right now
What I do?
because I'm doing this.
I need to go out there.
No, no. Tell me hit him back. What's up? What's up, my people? This thing keep going off. I'm gonna shortage in it. Maybe that cord. I think it's the cord though. What's up, my people? LJ Smith of Kaluakan, let's debate it. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this, man. You know, I'm talking about the battle rap community. We always gonna keep our ears and eyes open to the BRC battle rap community. It's always something going on in the battle rap community, man, for real. But this one right here, um, will definitely, like it's really shaking a lot of. It's really like getting a lot of people attention right now, from the Hitman Holla and the Averb situation, and with all of the back and forth they having, I say they just battle, do another battle. I would like to see that. And I think this could be like one of the biggest battles of all time. This round, because well, it can just be big again because it's so much more. It's like different now. It's really like an obvious. Uh, um, it's like obvious that the two have a lot of different differences. It's a lot of different back and forth. A lot of different um, things that's being said. A lot of disrespect, blatant disrespect at that. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes the biggest fight comes from the grudge matches. The best battles can be the grudge matches sometimes. And I think this one would be just as good as the first one, if not better. Both of these guys are more seasoned now. So I would like to see that. But right now they on some madness. And you know, one thing that was said um, today, they was talking about, I think ARP and the boss and somebody else was talking about God tier. If Verb is God tier, let's just be specific. If Verb is God tier, and other rappers like Tay Rock, if that God tier, right? And of course, it's always subjective, opinionated, and everything's like that, right? But they made a great point when they was talking about God tier is never the B side. They are always the A side. That got me. That would they. It also said like no matter what battle goes on when they are on the card, if they are battling somebody, it's an automatic million view. Stuff like that, views, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Also, if like I said, if no matter who's on the card, if there's other God tiers on the card, other top tiers on the card, this person is always the A side, no matter what. They're never the B side. So ARP was naming people like Sue Surf. This who he said is considered God tier in his eyes, and he said it shouldn't be more than five because if it's too many, if it's more than five, then it's kind of, what I'm saying, it's kind of what, it can't be too many. It can't be too many God tiers. It can't be too many Michael Jordans or Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So he's just saying it can't be a lot of these people. These are rarities. Hang it up. Hey, so look, so um, hey Angela, hello Angela. So with the he was just saying that if they are God tier, right? If they're God tier, then it's not going to be a lot of them. It's kind of like these individuals are a rarity. So he named Murder Mook. He named Loaded Lux. He named. It turned out great, Angela. It turned out really great, and I will be posting some visuals here soon. As soon as we get done with the edits, I'm gonna be posting those stuff. So yeah, be looking out for that. I was really trying to go live yesterday, but my signal was really bad in that tunnel because that is the tunnel, right? We was in the tunnel, but yeah, it wasn't really good, Angela, for real. But back to what I was saying. So yeah, he ARP named 5 individuals that he felt like were considered God tier. And like I said, the requirements are you no matter what battle, comes out, if your name is on that card, there's an automatically million views. And whomever is on the card and whomever you are battling, you are always the A side. You're never the B side. Never, no matter what. Who's on the card, you're never the B side. So, um, he named Hitman Holla, Sue Surf, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, and they was saying Tay Rock, but they was talking about Tay Rock battles and be battling too much and stuff like that. But Tay Rock, he gives people like A Ward their first million views. So they also threw Tay Rock in there. So and Tay Rock is the for sure. Tay Rock is like they said. Tay Rock is Neo. You just can't not discredit Tay Rock at all. It don't matter. It don't even freaking matter how many people he battled. Cause even if he goes against a Murder Mook or Loaded Lux or Hitman Holla, he's gonna bring it. And y'all gonna know he's there. You gonna know. Tay Rock is the man. So yeah, so they had them 5. Now they also said that the other, there's the other tier. There's the you got the, what do you say? You got the God tier, and you got the top tiers, and then you got the other tiers he was naming. Um, yeah, like the top tiers, and I forgot the other class he was saying, but it made sense. It made a lot of sense when he was talking about that because a lot of people are calling themselves God tiers in battle rap, right? But they really not that. It really like it comes with a lot. It's almost like you're a celebrity. Say it like that. And I would have put conceited in there. I would have put conceited in that bunch too because conceited he kind of is that God tier puncher for real. If he come back, he's going to get a million views straight like that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get a million views no matter who's on the card. If he come back, that should be the headline. So Hitman Holla, you don't want to get on the card with conceited because you will not be the headline of that card. I don't think you will. I don't think so. So those the 5 or 6 God tiers that I also kind of agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because these are prominent names. These are names when they come out, they're gonna get a bunch of views, a bunch of people gonna tune in, bunch of people gonna stop what they doing, and they're gonna tune in to these specific rappers, these battle rappers, and they're gonna bring a bunch of views. So you're gonna make the money that you're looking to make when you book these individual battle rappers, no matter what. For real. All the rest of the battle rappers are also like the Charlie Clips, the Arsenal, the Hollow the Dunn, um, who else? The Eel Wheels. Yeah, they got their fans too, and it definitely will give you more power. I'm not saying it, a verbs. You know what I'm saying? They will give you more power. You know what? And I'm not mad at Verb for how he feel because I think Verb uh, do a great deal of promotions, no matter how much he may sell. If he's not getting the amount of people that Hitman Holla might, he still has his own fan base that's gonna bring a lot of people to to engage in whatever he's doing. It's you can see that, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like when a verb is on live, people are tuning in. They tuning in. You know what I'm saying? You got people like Joe Budden that love to watch Averb. They love his craft. They know he's a real rapper. So I'm not, even though Hitman and the Verb, they kind of going back and forth. And if you ask me who I feel like, how would I rate them? And I really wouldn't want to rate them, but if I had to, I would say this, right? I would say they both have different powers, right? Hitman do have more of a celebrity type of power. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. It is what it is. At this point, he paved his way. He got a great, you know, he got a great push from Smack and URL. He knows that. That's kind of the reason why these kind of lights was on him because of that stage. But he has a hell of a power. He's gonna bring him out. I don't care what nobody say. I done seen it when he threw when ARP was throwing his events, more people coming, and he was sold out at these max outs and all that because Hitman have a hell of a fan base. He really do. I wasn't even listening what Verry was saying. You know what I'm saying? And then when he threw his own event, when he battled people like who was that? He battled Geechee. He battled Geechee. That shit was wall to wall, wall to wall. So Hitman, he do sell out. He gonna do his thing for real. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna bring the people out. So they got different powers. Averb, he's gonna bring the people out, but he kind of gotta. It seems like he kind of have to stir up a little commotion, be a little more controversial, which is cool. That's marketing. That's promoting. There's nothing wrong with that. So they got different powers, but they both gonna bring people. People gonna engage to them both. They really are. Um, you know what I'm saying? Hitman is the one that you really want to book if you really want to make us like you really, really want people to tune in. Then you get a great battle with Hitman. You put in a little bit of this and a little bit of that, which means like you put in a little bit of controversy. Niggas going back and forth with each other, uh, a fake fight, whatever. But if you do that with Hitman Holla, especially if it's more of a grudge type of thing, oh yeah, they gonna be out there. Cause the way him and Cassidy was promoted was well figured out. They both was prominent figures in the community of battle rap. And then there was like some animosity, live animosity. Oh, that shit blew up, and that was great. That was a great way to market and promote that. ARP, I always talk great about ARP. I think he's very smart at marketing. and promoting. He's real. ARP is really strategic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I would love to work with him on some events and shit like that. He's really smart. Really, really smart, man. Like, you're not gonna, and if he mess up, he'll learn from it. He will. Um, I just didn't like that, ARP and Smack and Beasley and ARP's team, they didn't really see eye to eye. It really would be beneficial if Smack and them could have worked with ARP. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we do know that URL is the bigger brand. They are. You know what I'm saying? They the bigger brand. They probably got a lot more money, but ARP is a genius, and he's connected as well. But whatever. Sometimes they don't work. Sometimes competition never work together. Sometimes companies work better as competitors. But yeah, man. I don't know what's going on in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different clashing. I see the text going back and forth with Easy, and he came from his league, man. And I don't know what's up with that. I gotta dive in a little bit more. Easy, I don't know, Easy. You might want to chill with that, man, because dude is pretty tough. He's a pretty tough, and he's really just kind of showing his face on the scene. He ain't been on the scene. He ain't been in the scene that long now, and I like him. He's dope. He battled Snake Eyes. I felt like he beat Snake Eyes. He just had a little bit more elements to his thing. He had a nice flow, nice cadence, uh, setups. Everything was catered well to Snake Eyes. The way he attacked. Not saying that Snake Eyes wasn't a great opponent, because Snake Eyes is always a great opponent to anybody. No matter who he's battling, he's gonna bring it, because that Joker is mean as hell. He's a mean, vicious dude, man. Snake Eyes is very vicious. I'm telling y'all. If you gotta stand in front of Snake Eyes, he's gonna be very, very vicious. Yeah, straight like that. Straight like that. So yeah, Easy. I don't know. You might want to, because if URL pick him up, he's gonna blow up, and then they gonna get the glory. Just saying. If URL pick this guy up, they going to blow him up. He's gonna get way more known and polished, and they gonna get the credit for it. Sometimes you gotta, that's one thing I've been noticing about battle rap with the new wave going on. A lot of these new owners are really, really sensitive to some of the things that they be hearing, and it's gonna happen. And that's why I always give URL the props, because they really, really, what I'm saying, they the way they carry themselves and the way they run their company as one of and they are a big corporation, big business, but I mean, like, the way they handle their shit, man, is on point. They really don't say much. It be all type of motherfuckers saying something. You ain't gonna hear nothing from them. Every now and then they'll come out though and respond and shit like that. Beasley come out every now and then, but sometimes, most of the time, they don't say nothing. You can say whatever you want to say, and they'll just ignore. They'll be watching your ass like this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, jokers be talking about Beasley and Smack, and them like, right? Them niggas be somewhere looking at an 80-inch, uh, sitting on some alligator, on an alligator couch, looking at it like this. So, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta have a lot of balls to come at Smack and Beasley and URL, because they really paved the way. And nobody has got to the level that they have reached in battle rap. Nobody. No company has did it. No company has built talent like they have. So they're the NBA. To me, they will always be the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Verb and Hitman, look, if y'all battle, I would definitely love to see it. I would want to see this on URL, and I would want URL to pay them swell. If not, then they can go to hell. No, I fuck with URL, man. They're my guys right there, man. But yeah, if they battle URL, I feel like URL, you can pretty much for that type of battle, you can pay Hitman a $500,000 check. You can pay Verb $100,000 check. You know what I'm saying? Get the NDAs popping and all that shit with them guys, but because there's a bunch of egos going on. But where you going? Go ahead. Charge your phone right there.
But I can't talk.
I'm finna leave out. But look, yeah. So, it's just one of them things, man. But I definitely want to see it, and I definitely would. But I would want them to continue with this type of back and forth because it just makes for a better battle. It would make for even more of an anticipation. The more you anticipate something, the better the results and shit like that. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And they make people want to see it. So it's gonna have a hell of a large stream on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And so this can be a really big bag for URL. And I think you can pay them battlers very well because you still can make about 20 million from this battle. If it's promoted right, because they are already doing a promotion right now. It's pre-promoted right now. You can make 20 million or more. For real. And that's probably the streams. I ain't even talking about the door. So get that battle, make, you know what I'm saying, spend that bread, you're gonna get it back. Straight like that. A Verb, Hitman, Holla. Number 2 will be it can be a well anticipated battle. And I would love to see it on URL. LJ Smith with Khalil Khan, let's debate it, and I'm out.